Your genome can be sequenced in a day, the proteins causing a disease identified in a week, but building a therapeutic against them can take up to a decade and cost hundreds of millions of dollars. Thousands of diseases are left untreated simply because the technology isn't there and the economics don't work.
That's the conversation that started PYVNM, and it ended with one simple question. What if you can make therapeutics against any target in weeks with no humans in the loop, fundamentally changing the economic landscape of drug discovery?
I'm Tristan, the CEO. I've developed frontier zero-shot antibody design models, built design pipelines for enzymes that use light to make petrochemicals. But the problem I kept running into is that every target requires specific domain knowledge and design strategies. A cancer target and an infectious disease target need completely different approaches, and that expertise is entirely bottlenecked by human ability.
I'm Marwan, the CTO. At AstraZeneca, I engineered a multi-specific antibody against cancer. I've developed therapeutics against drug-resistant hospital infections and a therapeutic against a fungus that kills the most AIDS patients in Africa. I love this work, but I've seen its limitations firsthand. I've worked the full stack of traditional drug discovery and faced the same problems everywhere. The science is strong, but getting from a design molecule to a validated one takes forever, and most of it still comes down to trial, error, and human intuition.
We saw where biology and AI were heading. The models were getting better every single month. The raw capacity was there, but it was fragmented, difficult to use, and completely disconnected from the lab. What's missing is a mind that seamlessly unifies the whole system together.
That's why we're building Proteus. It reasons about any target, picks the design strategy, runs the pipelines, reads the data, and learns from every result. It's model agnostic, so as the field improves, so does Proteus.
We're building past orchestration towards a holistic biological intelligence. The competition currently only designs candidates, handing 18 months of optimization off to the customer. We don't. Proteus runs target discovery, design, and full optimization end to end. Every run makes the next one better.
We've already run Proteus against 4 medically relevant targets and hit on every single one, a 33% hit rate from fewer than 15 designs per target. In traditional discovery, you screen millions to trillions of candidates to find a comparable number of hits.
We have a discovery agreement with a biotech, 2 LOIs for anti-cancer drugs, and over the weekend, Proteus designed diagnostic antibodies against hantavirus, which is soon to be licensed. Since the start of this video, 150 people have died from non-communicable diseases. The drug each of them needed didn't exist because of the economics. But when discovery takes weeks, you stop treating diseases and you start treating people, giving them decades longer with the ones they love.
We've shown that we can design antibodies in a weekend for biodefense. Think about how Proteus will impact the next decade of drug discovery. Biology is no longer something we inherit, it's something we can engineer.